and one group of men is working together to keep the peace on the streets, helping others avoid the violence they once lived.
Our reporter Isabella Savea introduces us to the FOU movement in Carson.
Thank you, Ryan and Caroline. Faatasiga O Uso, or the FOU movement, which means Gathering of Brothers, is a nonprofit founded by former gang members from all over Southern California. Their mission is to help reintegrate former inmates back into society, reduce recidivism, and keep the next generation out of gang life. They also support addiction recovery, providing a safe, clean, and sober living environment for those ready to start over. I spoke with 5 members of the organization to learn more about how they turned their lives around and why they want to help people who are in the same place they were years ago.
After years of struggling with addiction, Tony Barron found a second chance through the FOU movement.
I couldn't do it without the FOU movement giving me a second chance at life.
The FOU movement started in 2020, rooted in faith, brotherhood, and a shared belief that change is possible. Members all have one thing in common.
You know, he was a Crip growing up, I was blood, he was an SA, he was the blood, he's Frick. We're all 5 of us from different gangs.
They now come together in peace with the same mission, to undo the legacy they left behind.
We created the streets back in the 70s. All the gang banging, all the drugs, we created all that. So we feel like the group, it's our responsibility to undo some of this stuff. And so that's what we do today. We try to show the youth a better way.
The only culture they knew growing up was the gang culture. It wasn't until they were behind bars when they started to reconnect with their Polynesian roots. Now, the foundation sends cultural items to those still on the inside to help them keep their heritage alive.
I lost my culture, the way, my snow ways out here. I went to prison. I ended up finding my cultures again, about, getting involved out of when I was in prison. And that's how, when I was in prison, we all start coming together and start learning our ways.
But changing lives on the outside wasn't easy at first.
There was a lot of naysayers when we first started. A lot of people, they looked at the FOU movement and was like, man, what are these dudes trying to do, man? We're going on 5 years now. We're going on 5 years now, and those same homies that was talking all that jazz are the same ones that joined eventually.
As the organization continues to grow, many members have grown too, turning their own struggles into inspiration for others on the same path.
Me and myself, what we're covering at, this month on the 2nd, makes 3 years to be clean. And so next month I'll be certified to becoming a drug and alcohol counselor.
The movement continues to host community outreach events, such as Feeding the Community, school backpack giveaways, and their annual Christmas toy drive gala. This past weekend, they held a fundraiser, selling more than 100 plate lunches, all of which goes to programs that help people like Tony stay on the path to recovery.
They gave me the resources to go to volunteer for community service, AA classes.
After years spent in gangs, prisons, and battling addiction, these men turned their past into purpose, helping keep youth away from the same life they once lived. Reporting for Chapman News, I'm Isabella Savea.